Hey, in my opinion, there's 5 things that either make or break a decent field monitor. Anything else, though maybe an inconvenience, can certainly be worked around. Let's see whether the Master MA5 from Feelworld can deliver. Number 1. It must be tag sharp, because one of the main reasons you get a field monitor is to be able to judge focus. With the Master MA5 you get a 5-inch display which sports a 1080p Full HD resolution. For 5 inches, actually 720p would have been sufficient, but 1080p is marvelous. Trust me, if you're used to nothing but your camera screen, you're gonna have an epiphany right there and then. You've never judged focus more easily, be it in the studio or on the run and gun. Number 2. It must be bright, because one of the main reasons you get a field monitor is that your camera screen ain't too great for working outside in a sunny environment. Specs tell us for the Master MA5 450 nits, which is not super bright, but definitely bright enough to be workable in a sunny, very bright environment. Also, there's a lens hood included, so even under difficult lighting situations, you should rarely run into serious problems, if ever. Some thoughts on the sun hood. I'm not particularly a fan of how they solved it. They use Velcro to mount it. Its counterpart on the monitor is solid plastic Velcro, so that works just fine. But this right here is a fabric version of Velcro. And as you can see right there, because of this movement, it already came loose a little. So I do expect there to be some kind of repair at some point in time in the future. A little bit of hot glue and it'll be done. However, you might not enjoy such repairs, so here's me mentioning that. Number 3, video features. As the bare minimum, focus peaking, zebras and grid lines. Because one of the main reasons you get a field monitor is to have more control. And these features will get you there. Focus peaking indicates via red highlighted edges where exactly focus is. Check. Zebras indicate overexposed areas. Areas that are too bright where there is no detail left. Less of those is better, so once again, check. Grid overlays are a great tool to help you structure, frame and overall compose your shots. The Master MA5 sports the common and very useful rule of thirds grid that you're looking at right now, so once again, check. And since we're talking features right now, there's actually a lot of stuff. So here are the highlights. You get a center marker, save frames, an image flip option, an anamorphic option even, a histogram, false color, another excellent tool for exposure, and ratio markers. One caveat though, there's many features but only 2 programmable function buttons right here. Now you do have quick access to your favorite focus assist and your favorite exposure assist feature via those buttons. Also, you don't need quick access to a feature like the save frames or the ratio markers. Then again, would have been nice to have, say, the image flip option on a 3rd function button. It's not a deal breaker, but sometimes menu diving can be a little annoying. Number 4. Versatile mounting options. Basically, the more Q20s, the better, because a field monitor needs to perform in the field. Situations change, requirements change, gear changes, but it always needs to be mounted. Now the Master MA5 has a 1/4-inch mount on the top, one on the bottom and one on its right side. On all 4 sides would have been perfect, but 3 /20s is plenty, allowing for a variety of different mounting options on cameras, tripods and gimbals. Regular super clamp, screw-on cold shoe mount, 1/4-inch thread, 1/4-inch screw. Cold shoe mount of the tilt arm goes right there, and then we can hook up the monitor to this contraption via its 1/4-20 mount on the right side. And this is the finished end result. Tabletop tripod with 1/4-inch mounts on its legs, 1/4-inch to 1/4-inch screw adapter, goes right here, just like this. Mini ball head with a 1/4-inch mount on the bottom, 1/4-20 on the bottom, screws right on top of the mini ball head. And there we go. 1/4-inch mount, 1/4" to 1/4" screw adapter, mini ball head with a 1/4" mount on the bottom, tilt arm with a 1/4" mount on the bottom, 1/4" on the right side, and there you go. Oh, and since we're talking versatility right now, one of its best features is the built-in battery plate, because it seamlessly fits both Sony Studio batteries, the NPF 550s, as well as the NPF 970s, as well as the Canon LPE6 standard. So whether you're a Sony shooter or a Canon shooter, the MA5 has you covered. Double check. And number 5, the right price point, of course. Now that is pretty much self-explanatory. Coming in at under $200, realistically there's almost nothing more you could ask of this field monitor. Would have been nice to have a physical on and off switch, because to avoid battery drain via the front LED you have to take the battery out. But considering the price point, I'll manage. Apart from that, it can take and process a 4K signal, it has low latency, it's lightweight, has a good build quality, organizes all its features inside a sensible menu structure. It even comes with a headphone out for audio monitoring. Given the right cable, you can run it off the grid completely. You can even run your camera off the monitor battery, again using the right cable. It comes with an extra HDMI out to hook up an external recorder. It is shipped inside a nice case with a useful tilt arm that has its own microphone mount. They even included a micro HDMI to HDMI and a mini HDMI to HDMI cable. And all of this for under $200. Everything that makes a decent field monitor and then some. Nice. So if you liked the video, if you found it helpful, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Any kind of comment or feedback is welcome, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. All the tech that I've used in this video is linked in the description. As always, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.